A man has fallen into a pit dug for stormwater drain while he was moving his bike. This is in Chennai. In a shocking incident, a man who was moving his bike that he was riding fell into a deep pit dug otherwise for a stormwater drainage system and was kept open. And this he fell in head first. He's 33-year-old Vasudevan, a resident from Adambakam, and is a software engineer. A 15-feet deep pit was dug outside his house as part of the new stormwater drainage system, and the work was happening across the city. Vasudevan, take a look closely, reversing his bike, could not gauge the unevenly dug pit. As he kept his right foot on the ground, he lost the balance and then fell head over into the pit. Shocking visuals coming in of how he's fallen, and of course remember at this point we are trying to ascertain the level of injuries because he's fallen head first. Such a big pit kept open, even if it was for a stormwater drainage. What if it was a child or someone else who had fallen into it and was unable to have people around to help him get back on his feet? These are dangerous situations that the local administration needs to take into account. Man has fallen into an open pit which is dug for a stormwater drain while he was moving his bike. Pramod Madhav gets us that visual coming in from Chennai. It's the capital city of the state, Pramod. And it's very shocking to see what exactly happened, and thankfully there were people around to help him get back up. What happened? Where is this location? How can such a pit be kept open?
Well, this is a location at Chennai called as Adambakam, and in fact most of the places in Chennai, we can say at least 60% of these places, like I'm showing you here currently, this is a condition. These are stormwater drainages that have been dug across this place. In fact, imagine these are our shops earlier, and just a week ago, these places were dug up like this. There are gaps between the barricades which are supposed to lay down, and here people who regularly come to these shops, own these shops, they have to only go now by using planks and things like that, and that is becoming a kind of an issue. In fact, in this stretch alone, you could see that on one side you have the stormwater drainage, and on the other side you have like debris and everything placed over here. And in general, if anybody wants to walk into a shop, they have to walk over a literal plank that's been placed at this location. This is a condition in very locations. We have already reported about issues. These are issues causing because these are dangerous ways people have to walk, and these drains, which is filled with water, is a minimum 8 feet deep, and in some locations it's 15 feet deep. And in this kind of situation, only yesterday, a software engineer from Adambakam, he was trying to cross this slice and he was trying to reverse his bike, and that's when he slipped in one of these kind of stormwater drainages that you could see behind me, and he fell inside. And the harsh part here is that these stormwater drainages also have iron rods placed over inside to enforce them with concrete blocks, making a proper canal, and that injured his leg as well. He was taken to hospital. This is the second incident that has been reported from Chennai. Same way earlier in June, a person who was not aware about a recently dug pit drove his car into that pit in Adyar. We told authorities that proper securities must be placed, and we also told them that kind of like barricades.
And Pramod, thank you for getting us these visuals. Take a look closely. Our colleague has not just depended on a video, he's gone there on the location to get you what is clearly like a drain, a nala, an open pit. A man has fallen. What if someone else falls and is unable to get back up? The authorities are watching this telecast. Immediate action needs to be taken that there is no loss of life and not even injuries for the local residents.